Don't wake up at 50 and say, what do I want to be when I grow up? Look at your dream, find out what you want it to be, and work for it. You need to just keep your eye upon the goal. If you can dream it, you can achieve it. And you've got to dream big in this world, because no one is opening doors for you without it.
This model is amazing because it allows me to set my own hours, set my own time, make my own sacrifices, and get my own rewards. And that, you know, there's no sacrifice better than getting the reward that you wanted all this time. It's been amazing, absolutely amazing.
I actually re-entered the workforce. And so the first thing I did was go online to see what employers were looking for. And a lot of employers in human resources were looking for people with masters. So with a part-time job and a family at home, I got it through Thomas Edison.
Thomas Edison gave me that flexibility that I needed. Because my boss, she was like, oh, you know, if you have classes, you can do your schoolwork if you have time at work. So I was able to do my schoolwork there, and I can do it at 12 o'clock at night, 2 o'clock in the morning. And just having that flexibility was godsend. It was like a weight lifting off my shoulders.
Doing my master's, I did my thesis while I was doing the police academy as well. So doing that was like, wow, like going through the police academy, I was writing my thesis at the same time. So that was a big challenge for me, but I made it through. I completed both at the same time. So here I am to stand and say, you can do it. And on top of that, I'm 41 years old, so you can do it.
In the presence of candidates for academic recognition are members of the staff, mentors, officials, alumni, honored guests, and friends. The 2015 commencement of Thomas Edison State College will be opened with a presentation of the colors by the Trenton Junior ROTC Color Guard, followed by the Star-Spangled Banner performed by Princeton Pro Musica. It is my pleasure to introduce Mr. Gilberto Medina, Chairman of our Board of Trustees, who will bring greetings and introduce those trustees, foundation directors, and other members of the platform party. Mr. Medina.
Dr. Pruitt, honored and distinguished guests, officers and staff of the college, mentors, candidates, alumni, former trustees and friends. On behalf of the Board of Trustees of Thomas Edison State College, I welcome you to our 2015 commencement ceremony. Now, I would like to introduce the other members of the Board of Trustees who are with us today. Please, board members, please stand as your names are called and remain standing until all are introduced. Audience, please hold your applause until all are introduced. Dr. Kemi Ali, Reverend Stanley Justice, Eric Lear, Brian Maloney, Christopher Hanf, you may all be seated. I am pleased to also introduce members of the Thomas Edison State College Foundation Board of Directors who are with us today. Please stand as your names are called and remain standing until all are introduced. Audience, please hold your applause until all are introduced. Michael Toscani, Chair. Ahmed Azmi, Lee Bellarmino, Nicholas Carnival, Richard Gillespie, Jeffrey Stokes, and now may I introduce the members of the platform party. Please stand as your names are called and remain standing until all are introduced. William Seaton, Vice President and Provost. Mary Ellen Carroll, Vice President for Enrollment, Management, and Learner Services. Dennis Devery, Vice President for Planning and Research. Linda Meehan, Chief of Staff. Christopher Stringer, Vice President for Administration and Finance. John Thurber, Vice President for Public Affairs. Robin Walton, Vice President for Community and Government Affairs. John Agee, Dean of the School of Applied Science and Technology. Philomela Marshall, Dean of the W. Carey Edwards School of Nursing. Michael Williams, Dean of the School of Business and Management. John Woznicki, Dean of the Heaven School of Arts and Sciences. Joseph Youngblood II, Vice Provost and Dean of the John S. Watson School of Public Service and Continuing Studies. Henry Van Zyl, Vice Provost for Academic Administration and Dean of Graduate Programs. Mary Shute, New Jersey State Librarian. Lisa Pfeiffer Jones, Alumni Representative. Jerry Ice, Vice President Emeritus. Catherine Punchillo-Cobos, College Registrar. John Mellon, President of the Academic Council. Also seated in the audience are members of the Academic Council, mentors, college officers, and staff. Would all of you please stand? The remaining members of the platform party will be introduced individually during the course of the ceremony. As we mark this important milestone in all of our lives, I will leave you with the observations of the great Dr. Martin Luther King, who insisted that, and I quote, "The function of education is to teach us to think intensively and to think critically. Intelligence plus character, that is the goal of true education," end of quote. And I would add that this is precisely the aspiration of Thomas Edison State College. We accept Dr. King's premise that the challenge is not just to be outstanding professionals in our chosen fields, but to strive for true greatness by becoming great human beings, by giving of ourselves, and by putting love in the giving. Graduates, let me say on behalf of the Board of Trustees and all other distinguished guests on the platform and in the audience, how proud and pleased we are to share and celebrate this special day with you. Be successful, do well, and most importantly, do good. Mr. Seaton.
We will now have one speaker who will give reflections on behalf of all graduates. Rodolfo Rodriguez received his Bachelor of Science in Business Administration degree with an area of study in general management. Born and raised in New York City, he moved to Los Angeles, California in 1973, and in 1974 began his now 41-year career with UPS. In 1987, he relocated to Louisville, Kentucky, where he currently resides with his wife, Susanna. He is the material stores manager for UPS Airlines, responsible for the Americas region, which includes the Caribbean, Central America, Mexico, and South America. Mr. Rodriguez.
Good afternoon, President Pruitt, trustees, esteemed faculty, honored guests, family members, friends, alumni, and my fellow graduates. I am humbled to stand before you today as the student speaker of this year's commencement. Please join me in recognizing some important individuals. First, the mentors and the staff at Thomas Edison State College who guided us through this journey. Secondly, our family, friends, and countless others who also supported us during this journey. Third, I would like to share the great association that Thomas Edison State College and my employer, UPS, have together. UPS's tuition reimbursement program, financial support, and the flexibility offered by online courses gave me the opportunity to complete my degree that may have been difficult otherwise to achieve. This is one of those situations that demonstrates a win-win for everyone involved. I believe many in the audience would agree that any organization offering tuition reimbursement is a powerful commitment to its employees. Let me share the story that brings me here today. I was born in New York City and was the child of a single parent. We lived in Brooklyn, New York in a one-room studio apartment and had to share a bathroom with others on the same floor. Those were humble beginnings, which always stayed with me. I spent numerous years living in Bedford-Stuyvesant in Brooklyn and 174th Street and University Avenue in the Bronx. Now I have returned to the area to celebrate and participate in this year's commencement. I started this journey of earning my degree in 1972. It has been a 40-plus year journey for me as my concentration was on building a family and a career. Every time I got started with schooling, something always seemed to deter me and challenge my commitment from finishing my degree. It's not that I didn't try. I attended colleges in New York, Los Angeles, Louisville, Kentucky, and finally with Thomas Edison State College. I even tried to progress more quickly by taking a CLEP exam while attending Thomas Edison. I travel extensively throughout my career, which also has challenged me in completing my degree. However, through all the anxieties, challenges, fears, obstacles, shortcomings, and struggles, and with a whole lot of determination and perseverance, in 2015, I had finally achieved a lifelong dream of obtaining my degree. I must thank those again that supported me through my journey. My children, Nicholas and Christina. My wife, Susie, who has stood with me as I finished the last hurdles to complete my degree. My mother, who is unable to be here today. She suffers from Alzheimer's and is confined to a wheelchair and is unable to speak. She has been one of the strongest inspirations in my life as she raised me by herself. Although she is confined to a wheelchair and unable to speak, you can tell by looking in her eyes that she has that inner strength and knows what's going on around her. I know that she is a very proud parent today. This has been the path that I have endured to fulfill this dream. Although this story is unique to me, there may be many of you that have chosen a different path to get here today. Whether a short stint or a long journey, we find ourselves here for the same reason. Through our struggles and sacrifices, we are here to celebrate our success and accomplishment. We are today's heroes. As I close, I want to acknowledge all graduates for their hard work and my fellow UPSers. Like myself, they have endured the test of time through their journeys, fulfilling their dreams. I also want to thank and congratulate our military graduates and their service to our country. My son is an Army reservist who served a tour of duty in Iraq and is currently stationed in Fort Knox, Kentucky. And I want to send out a military hooah to all of you because you are true heroes. I want to extend my heartfelt congratulations to every graduate today and to those that could not be in attendance with us. And the very best to all of you into the future as we continue our journey of lifelong learning. As one of the founders of UPS, Jim Casey stated on various occasions, "Determined people can do anything." Today is a very special day for all of us, and there is cause for celebration. And storytelling, because your story does not end today. It should continue as you use it to inspire those around you. Congratulations to the class of 2015 of Thomas Edison State College. Thank you.
I am now pleased to introduce to you the president of Thomas Edison State College, Dr. George A. Pruitt. Mr. President, I would like to present to you Mr. John H. Martinson, who stands as a candidate for the degree Doctor of Humane Letters, honoris causa.
Mr. John H. Martinson, founder and general partner of the Edison Venture Fund, one of the most recognized venture capital firms in the United States. You have been a venture capitalist for 37 years, participating in more than 160 equity financing and served as a director of 62 companies. You are the former chairperson of the National Venture Capital Association, having also served for 8 years on their board of directors, and are a distinguished recipient of the National Venture Capital Association Outstanding Service Award. You are co-founder and former chairperson of the New Jersey Technology Council, former chairperson of the Greater Philadelphia Alliance for Capital and Technologies, and the recipient of numerous awards and recognitions, including induction into the NJBIS Magazine's Hall of Fame and recipient of the Entrepreneur of the Year Lifetime Achievement Award from Ernst & Young. You are a former member of the Thomas Edison State College Foundation Board of Directors and continue to support the college's programs and enhancements in course development, video content delivery, and interactive experiences through online course platforms. You are a brilliant, committed, effective, and consistent advocate for educational opportunity, which is the best spirit of which Thomas Edison State College stands for your leadership and vision, and for your continuing commitment to progress, and for all of your many and significant accomplishments. By the authority vested in me by the Board of Trustees, I hereby confer upon you the degree Doctor of Humane Letters, honoris causa, with all of the rights, honors, and privileges thereunto appertaining. Mr. Martinson, we congratulate you.
Thank you, Dr. Pruitt. My family and I are thrilled to receive this recognition. Congratulations to Rodolfo and all of the 2015 Thomas Edison graduates. I so admire your academic accomplishments. My stepson, Brian, is also a student at Thomas Edison State College, and we're looking forward to celebrating his graduation here next year. Over the past 14 years, as a friend and donor to your school, we have funded many worthwhile, dedicated initiatives in course development. We have supported the creation of new STEM technology methods tailored for adult learners like yourselves that many of you have experienced firsthand. This demonstrates the college's dedication to providing a technology necessary to achieve your educational goals. Thomas Edison graduates are well prepared to advance their work skills and career fields. Many graduates are employed in our 45 companies. Like many of you, my hero and the college's namesake, inventor Thomas Alva Edison, was self-taught throughout his career. I urge you to create your own path, as he did. Use your imagination to inspire. As a venture capitalist, I am inspired by enthusiasm and innovation of entrepreneurs. Your opportunities are limitless in America and this world. Start your own business. Reshape your established organization. Keep learning. Stay involved with the help of Thomas Edison community. I encourage you to reach out and help others. Pursue your graduate degree. Participate in alumni events. Support the college and share your knowledge. The most satisfying outcome of my business success has been giving back to fine institutions like Thomas Edison. I'm deeply honored to join your ranks as a graduate. Let us together improve this unsettled world through sustaining education, self-fulfillment, and impactful service. Thank you again.
Mr. President, I would like to present to you Dr. Levi Watkins, Jr., who stands as a candidate for the degree Doctor of Humane Letters, honoris causa.
Thank you, Mr. Seaton. Dr. Garraway and Dr. Guy Sheftall, would you please join me at the lectern? At its March meeting, the Board of Trustees voted to award an honorary degree to Dr. Levi Watkins, Jr. Regrettably, on April 11th, this world-famous cardiologist was taken from us by all things a heart attack that precipitated a stroke. Dr. Levi Watkins was professor of cardiac surgery, associate dean of the School of Medicine, and dean of the postdoctoral program and faculty development of the Johns Hopkins University School of Medicine. He was a medical pioneer and innovator in many respects, having performed the world's first human implantation of the automatic implantable defibrillator in 1980, saving his patient's life. The innovation has subsequently saved countless of lives from patients suffering from arrhythmia. He was the first African-American chief resident in cardiac surgery at Johns Hopkins Hospital and helped develop the cardiac arrhythmia service at Johns Hopkins, where various new open heart techniques are now being performed to treat patients at risk of sudden cardiac death. Subsequently, he developed several different techniques for the implantation of this device. He was a member of the Board of Trustees of Vanderbilt University and has an endowed chair named in his honor at the Vanderbilt University School of Medicine. His portrait hangs in the Vanderbilt School of Medicine and in the Johns Hopkins School of Medicine. He was a committed advocate for human rights and has a distinguished history with the civil rights movement. He was a member of the Dexter Avenue Baptist Church in Montgomery, Alabama, when Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. was pastor, and enjoyed a close personal friendship with Dr. King and his wife, Coretta Scott King. As an undergraduate, he finished first in his class from Tennessee State University in 1966. He was the first African American to be admitted to and graduate from the Vanderbilt University School of Medicine, and was the first African American to complete a surgical internship at Johns Hopkins. After his residency in cardiac surgery at Johns Hopkins, he conducted cardiac medical research for 2 years at the Harvard Medical School. Because of his groundbreaking medical research, coupled with his outspoken commitment to social justice, he was a respected and revered figure at Johns Hopkins and throughout our nation. He was brilliant, innovative, and an advocate for human rights. He was a pioneer, a behind-the-scenes political figure, and civil rights activist who broke many racial barriers. Therefore, for his leadership, vision, commitment to progress, compassion, and his dedication to helping others, and for all of his significant accomplishments, by the authority vested in me by the Board of Trustees, I hereby confer upon Dr. Watkins the degree Doctor of Humane Letters, honoris causa, posthumously, with all of the rights, honors, and privileges thereunto appertaining. Accepting this degree on behalf of the Watkins family is his sister, Dr. Marie Watkins Garraway, and his cousin and running buddy, Dr. Beverly Guy Sheftall.
Good afternoon. To President Pruitt, members of the Board of Trustees of Thomas Edison State College, members of the faculty and staff, and to the graduates and all of those who are with you today celebrating your achievement. Congratulations. On behalf of my sister and brothers and our entire family, I thank you for selecting our late brother, Dr. Levi Watkins Jr., for this honorary degree. We know that this is the highest honor that a college or university can bestow. You selected Levi prior to his death for his innovations in medical research and for his commitment to civil rights. And we are grateful that you chose to give this honor even in light of Levi's untimely death last April. During his lifetime, Levi received a number of honorary degrees, but this one is very special. It's special for us, and it would have been special for Levi. Levi revered excellence, as do the people of Thomas Edison State College. And as you do, Levi revered opening and keeping open the doors of opportunity for all, and especially for the disadvantaged, and in keeping one's eye on the goal. But there is another reason we value this honor: our connection to President Pruitt. Levi and I and Beverly are cousins to President Pruitt. My mother and Beverly's mother were first cousins to Dr. Pruitt's mom. Levi, Beverly, and I grew up in the South, while Dr. Pruitt and his brother grew up in Chicago. I first met Dr. Pruitt when I was in college and he and his brother were in high school. But we stayed in touch over the years, but we often marveled that in the decades since, and with all the challenges that we faced, we four would become, respectively, a renowned heart surgeon, that was Levi, a PhD mathematician, that would be me, a prominent college president, Beverly, and President Pruitt, leading an esteemed institution of higher learning. Who would have imagined? Thank you, President Pruitt, and thank you, Thomas Edison State College.
We are delighted and honored to have with us today Princeton Pro Musica, conducted by Ryan James Brandow. They will now perform Hark, I Hear the Harps Eternal, arranged by Alice Parker. Please join me in welcoming Princeton Pro Musica. Thank you, members of Princeton Pro Musica. I am now pleased to recognize those students who have earned their degree with distinction. The requirements for these awards can be found in today's programs. The Arnold Fletcher Award recognizes baccalaureate degree recipients who have made exceptional achievements in independent learning using the innovative methods pioneered by Thomas Edison State College. Arnold Fletcher honorees wear a gold cord. Members of Alpha Sigma Lambda National Honor Society recognizes adult students who have excelled in their studies by earning an overall grade point average of 3.2 or higher and are in the top 20% of the graduating class. Alpha Sigma Lambda inductees wear a garnet and gold cord. Membership in the International Society of Education, Kappa Delta Phi Honor Society, recognizes the academic achievements and professional accomplishments of educators worldwide. Inductees wear a violet and jade cord. Membership in the Honor Society of Nursing, Sigma Theta Tau International, recognizes outstanding undergraduate and graduate nursing students. They can be identified by their purple and white cords. Membership in the School of Business Honor Society, Sigma Beta Delta International, recognizes undergraduate and graduate students in business and management, and they can be identified by their green and gold cords. Would all the recipients and inductees please stand? Please be seated. Those honorees who are present here today received these awards at a ceremony which took place this morning. We would like now to recognize those graduates who are active duty, military, and veterans. They may be identified by a red, white, and blue cord. Would you please stand? Please be seated. Mr. President, Deans John Agee, John Wisnicki, Michael Williams, Philomela Marshall, and Joseph Youngblood will present the candidates for the conferring of the graduate degrees. Dean Agee.
Will the candidates for the degree of Master of Science in Applied Science and Technology please rise and remain standing? Mr. President, I have the honor to present the candidates standing before you for the aforementioned degrees. These candidates have met all of the requirements for the degree as established by the Academic Council of Thomas Edison State College and as approved by the Board of Trustees.
Thank you, Dean Agee.
Will all of the candidates for the degree of Master of Arts in Educational Leadership, Master of Arts in Educational Technology and Online Learning, and Master of Arts in Liberal Studies please rise and remain standing? Mr. President, I have the honor to present the candidates standing before you for the aforementioned degrees. These candidates have met all of the requirements for the degree as established by the Academic Council of Thomas Edison State College and as approved by the Board of Trustees.
Thank you, Dean Wisnicki.
Will all the School of Business candidates for the degrees of Masters of Business Administration, Masters of Science in Human Resource Management, and Masters of Science in Management, would you please rise and remain standing? Mr. President, I have the honor to present the candidates standing before you for the aforementioned degrees. These candidates have all met the requirements for the degrees as established by the Academic Council of Thomas Edison State College and as approved by the Board of Trustees.
Thank you, Dean Williams.
Will all the candidates for the degree of Master of Science in Nursing please rise and remain standing? Mr. President, I have the honor to present the candidates standing before you for the aforementioned degree. These candidates have met all of the requirements for the degrees as established by the Academic Council of Thomas Edison State College and is approved by the Board of Trustees.
Thank you, Dean Marshall.
Will all of the candidates in the John S. Watson School of Public Service and Continuing Studies for the degrees of Master of Public Service Leadership, Master of Science in Homeland Security, and Master of Science in Management please rise and remain standing? Mr. President, I have the honor to present the candidates standing before you for the aforementioned degrees. These candidates have met all of the requirements for the degree as established by the Thomas Edison State College Academic Council and as approved by the Board of Trustees.
Thank you, Dean Youngblood. By virtue of the authority vested in me by the Board of Trustees, I hereby confer upon you the degree for which you have been recommended, with all rights, honors, and privileges thereunto appertaining. Congratulations.
Ethel Ellis.
Frances Holly.
Angela Francis.
Kirk Anthony Liu.
Elizabeth Robinson. Diana Santiago. Andrea Hayward.
Lynette Ware.
John Joseph Izake Jr.
Ambrine Bonnet.
Gladys McKenney.
John Peter Frade.
Janet Hutton.
Captain Jackson Rivera. Douglas McGarry.
Lori Delto, registered nurse.
Patricia Post.
Whitney Lewis.
Cesar Rodriguez, United States Army.
Chantel Barbarisi.
Michael McEwen.
Lynette Marabi Kume.
Miss Tamiko C. Brooks.
Crystal Killebrew.
Kevin Gingras, United States Air Force.
Carlos Socorro. Tajuddin Bola Amo Fadairo.
Diane Boca.
Donna Gottschall.
Regina Wilson.
Catherine Mulcahy.
Laura Brzezinski.
Edison Rico Catua.
Christy Quinones.
Maria Del Carmen Tamuro.
Karen Miro Drew.
Joseph Scalise, United States Army.
Alice Ann Bones González de Bautista.
Gloria Ceballos.
Xenia Carey.
Vicky Shaka.
Eliza Passes. Evelyn Zacharovitz Brownstein.
Moturayo Omodele Adetutu David.
Lamin Sawane.
Jacob William Betts, United States Army.
Ann Na Bolovic, United States Navy.
Susan E. Boyd Shelley.
Maureen Conlon.
Rosemary Smenkowski.
Linda DeLuca.
James R. Baxter.
Karen Haig.
Shay Lynn DiBartolomeo.
Wendy Foss.
April Lynn Roach.
Mary Edwards Baskerville.
Reverend Cecilia Nalu Kofa Duo.
Michelle Cerciello.
Edward Lee Robinson.
Shawana Gatlin.
Anna Sammartino.
Gigi Abraham.
Richard Allen O'Brien.
Kathleen DeBias.
Dana Marie Iapicino.
Senior Airman Gus Tyshawn Jenkins, United States Air Force. Huh?
Gwendolyn Veronica Hughes, RN.
Shelley Pignataro.
Shane Levy.
Megan Neasdo.
Kimberly Vaughn.
Naina Patel.
Esther Candelaria.
Alyssa Bates.
Donna Preet. Adele de Guzman.
Donna Stripmatter.
Irma Velasquez Kressner.
Adrian Kavanaugh.
And Eugene Denton. Patricia Seaman.
Marcia Schaefer Noto.
Alana Marie Shower.
Francis Paralis.
Linda Marie Mayen.
Deans John Aji, John Wisnicki, Michael Williams, Philomela Marshall, and Joseph Youngblood will now present the candidates for the conferring of the baccalaureate degrees. Dean Aji.
Will the candidates for the degrees of Bachelor of Science and Bachelor of Science in Applied Science and Technology please rise and remain standing. Mr. President, I have the honor to present the candidates standing before you for the aforementioned degrees. These candidates have met all the requirements for the respective degrees as established by the Academic Council of Thomas Edison State College and as approved by the Board of Trustees.
Thank you, Dean Aji.
Will the Haven School of Arts and Sciences candidates for the degrees of Bachelor of Arts please rise and remain standing? Mr. President, I have the honor to present the candidates standing before you for the aforementioned degrees. These candidates have met all the requirements for the degrees as established by the Academic Council of Thomas Edison State College and as approved by the Board of Trustees.
Thank you, Dean Woznicki.
Will the candidates for the degree of Bachelor of Arts, Bachelor of Science in Business Administration, and Bachelor of Science in Organizational Leadership please rise and remain standing? Mr. President, I have the honor to present the candidates standing before you for the aforementioned degrees. These candidates have met all the requirements for the degree as established by the Academic Council of Thomas Edison State College and as approved by the Board of Trustees.
Thank you, Dean Williams.
Mr. President, I have the honor to present before you the aforementioned degree. These candidates have met all the requirements for the degree as established by the Academic Council of the Thomas Edison State College and as approved by the Board of Trustees.
Thank you, Dean Marshall.
Will the John S. Watson School of Public Service and Continuing Studies candidates for the degrees of Bachelor of Science and Bachelor of Science in Human Services please rise and remain standing? Mr. President, I have the honor to present the candidates for the aforementioned degrees before you. These candidates have met all of the requirements for the degree as established by the Thomas Edison State College Academic Council and as approved by the Board of Trustees.
Thank you, Dean Youngblood. By virtue of the authority vested in me by the Board of Trustees, I hereby confer upon you the degree for which you have been recommended, with all rights, honors, and privileges thereunto appertaining. Congratulations.
Jeff Stokes.
Rodolfo Rodriguez.
Margaret Mackenzie Compton, United States Army, retired.
Kyle Ambers Joyce.
Nathan Williams, United States Coast Guard, retired.
Diami Kareem Pipkin, Macho Man, New Balance fan.
Kurula George.
Jeffrey Rooney McGowan Sr., Sergeant, United States Army.
Ebony Frazier.
Ngazi Onuibo.
Danielle Cooper. Nishiba Coates.
Damaris Garcia Philip.
Sainabu Haif. Dawn Matos.
Jeffrey Gora.
Kristen Michelle Evering. Ekelechi Nwanju.
Michelle Woods. Nicole Lamberti.
Samuel Ward. Paul Solonte Ben.
Madeline Rachel Merced.
Tracy Yolanda Odom.
Rashana Trotter.
Adam Jelonek.
Monique Slayton.
Renee Cassius Damitas BSN.
Adrian R. Brown.
Vanessa Lawson.
Lillian Pearl Jones.
Linda Barbara Ramirez. Christy Dixon.
Lynn Gentile.
Edith Scannella. Karen D. Webb.
Holly Michelle Saunders.
Corabeth P. Reyes, BSN. Edisbeth Burke.
Michaela Lynn Molina.
D. Delfico.
Srimati Sinat.
United States Navy Chief Petty Officer Eric Gordon.
Sergeant Johnny Marcus Alarcon, U.S. Army.
Donna Joyce Carr DeChico. Elizabeth Valte.
Michelle Lucille Ruggiero.
Michelle Kendrick.
Roderick J. Lowe.
Lamar Robinson.
Lieutenant Eric Peduto, United States Army.
Stephen Donnelly.
Shazia Hassan.
Marie Chambers.
Tanil McKinney.
Dion David Pugh, United States Marine Corps.
Good.
Pat Valencia.
Desiree Nicole Myers-Greer.
Anthony Santinello.
Nisha Carey BSN.
Gina Marie Dross.
Jan Brownski. Catherine Matuszewski. Emma Liano Stansky.
Lara Mai.
Simone Love Johnson.
Z. Suzelle Charles.
Walter Michael Fortson.
Ashton Nicole Lanning Jones, United States Army.
Tiffany Gobranson.
Christina Plachette Johnson. Turn down for what?
Robin Raphael Duke.
Iris Martí Santiago Bates, State of New Jersey, social worker.
Jeanette Elizabeth Ferrer, U.S. Army.
Andrew Stegana.
Mary Claire Delberry.
Gilbert Martinez.
Marty D. Cross.
Christopher Owens, United States Coast Guard, retired.
Mark Rosenfield.
Anna Sandra Pereira Marks.
Jeffrey Jarrell.
Melissa Cedro, United States Air Force.
Walter Szymanski.
Tara L. Spalding.
Ruth James.
Jessica Blanton.
Robert Carlino.
Megan Walsh. Joyce Boateng.
Esther Wanji. Desiree Rice, United States Army, retired.
Howard Nass.
Celeste Roberts Prince.
Michael Scott Whartonby.
Jessica Serrano. Kelly Ann Poinsett. Jeanette Dove Semide.
Jacqueline Stathis Wages.
Miriam Ingrid Brignol.
Maria Bonilla Camacho.
Christine Monforti.
Julia Murray. Ruth Singer.
Melanie Patience.
Cheryl W. Gilbert. Elizabeth Reed.
Rochelle Rose Pikelow.
Erin Morrissey.
Rosemary Wilson Lapp. Latia Neshe Coleman.
Ingrid Marlene Perez.
Monica Krupinski.
Timothy Walzak.
La Tumsi, United States Navy Hospital Corpsman.
Thomas James Davis Carlson, United States Navy.
Boji Velez.
Anastasia Prinzing.
Dave Teston.
Ada Lennon Swain.
Bethany Lynn Dawson.
Sheila Diane Harris Craig.
Sophie Arvette Edwards.
Amira Salam.
Kathleen Patricia Lane.
Austin Corzin, United States Navy.
Christine Tacopino.
Lillian Jones.
Susan Lynn McDonald.
Gwendolyn Marie McCautry Watson.
Anna Maria Sanchez.
Charlene Jackson.
Shonda Emmanuel.
Gladys Foucault.
Hospital Corpsman, First Class, Sucre V. Perez, the United States Navy.
Scott Debris, United States Navy.
Angela Email Decatur.
Rhonda Wilson.
Froylan Rubin.
Adam Christian Cavello.
Jacqueline Thompson.
Audrey Waldron. Graciela Garcia.
Scott Michael Schwartz, United States Navy.
Tara Lee Gibbons. This is for you, Dad.
Shireen Caldine Wilson.
Dakisha Tyson.
Parker Amstutz.
John Harth.
Denise Arevalo.
Eugene Woods, product of Wilbur section. What up?
Matthew Kantorski.
Karen McClatchy, United States Army, retired.
Danielle Carganeg.
Lieutenant Winston Brian Langham, United States Navy.
Carmela Allen Blackwood.
Farah D. Claremont. Christina Grace Hastings.
Donna Krakowski.
Robert Weaver, United States Air Force.
Florence Kipta Choge Wakaranja.
Gergana Gelisheva Mikhov.
Eric James Butler.
Marie Farrell.
Rosadella Jardinez.
Juliet Johnson.
Dawn Mullen.
Heidi Heslin.
Yolanda Patron.
Byron Louise Palumbo.
Amber Watson Roush, soon to be Stanton.
Rosetta Alford.
Christina McHale. Yay! Shannon Foster.
Eunice Kim.
Judy Walker.
Anthony Cologne.
Brian McMahon.
James Tellerico.
Jennifer Strauss.
Carol Voorhees. Lisa Jean Passaretti.
Todd Neil Pisani. Hi, Mom. Thanks, Dad.
Leanne Certain.
Fernanda Mangini.
Daniel Haight.
Melissa Haight.
Linda Finette Wilcox.
Sabrina Hotchkin.
Monique Bautista.
Lucy Hahn.
Carrie Acosta.
Angela Palomeque.
Talisha Michelle Henry.
Demetrius Eugene Washington, U.S. Army, retired.
Brian Egan, United States Coast Guard.
David Timothy Noonan.
Leanne Fisher Ott.
Zawar Kardan.
Peter Joseph Chetwynd.
Queen Anissa Nelson Wright.
Karen Wilson.
Aubrey Ford.
Richard Thomas Buckley.
Beth Ann Shupsky.
Gina Tengeria, thank God and thank my family for being here with me in this special occasion.
Andrew Kavarda.
Kayla Michelle Brown.
Susan Marie Fury. Christine Kinsey.
Yolanda Pride Foster.
Christine Spruill.
Jason Daniel Raychok.
David Daniel Raychok.
Angela Stolzfus.
Brian George Kronk.
Petty Officer First Class Shane Mackler, United States Navy.
Lauren Abrams. Josephine Afakwa.
Tiffany Olivia Nelson. Penelope Perry.
Jennifer Chapa.
David Connor Henderson.
Lakia Santiago.
Aaron Keith Hawkins.
Matthew Byers.
Shannon J. Smith.
Carmine James Galicchio.
Jessica Alicia DeBarry.
Kimberly Wright Ocampo.
Willie Lee McIntyre Jr.
Lauren Fernandez Quinones, nursing.
Francis Tubins.
Cesar B. Rodriguez Cruz.
George Coley.
Christine Janosco.
Nagazia Kenya Gibson.
Everett Barrett.
James Ross, medical imaging.
Helen Gamada.
Zenaida Muñiz.
Scott Anthony Maxwell, U.S. Navy.
Carol Wilson.
Lorene John.
Olivia Gromek.
Daniel Frederick Schwartz.
Darling Posey.
Kristen Gonzalez Woolston.
Cynthia Carrero.
Jeanette DiMano.
Laura Lang.
Melissa Stewart.
Christy Abbott, BSN.
Jennifer Walsh.
Joseph Lee Gilbert, U.S. Navy.
Gregory Michael Patrick Dittmar.
Ingrid Sander. Elizabeth Knopp.
Sharif Lewis, Technical Sergeant, United States Air Force.
Adam O'Best, Staff Sergeant, Army National Guard.
Evelyn Rodriguez.
Lorena Zapata. Walaska Diaz.
Barno Muhammad Aliva, Aren.
Carlotta Rollins Vickery.
Laquinder Paul Singh.
Emily Keys.
Lilia Barrios Lorenzo.
Rodney J. Bates.
Danny Singh.
Antoinette Heather Cooper. Love you, Kalia.
Brian Katz. Thank you, family.
Jay Patel, United States Marine Corps.
František Jr.
Eugene Claros, United States Air Force.
Gender Samuel Rosario Garcia. Praise the Lord.
Amy Fernandez Cruz.
Katie Ellis.
Francesca Anna Kamaligan Annis. Thanks, Mom and Dad. Christina Stolars.
Bernard Van Rose. Leo Cologne.
Serena Becker. Thanks, Mom and Dad, for everything.
Ethel Williams, BSN. I love you, family.
Lawrence Davis.
Robert Santo.
Rachel D'Ariano.
Natalie Lopez. Gracias, Dios.
Ruth St. Louis.
Marissa Ann Sesse.
Jesse Alter.
Carmen Rivera.
Marcy Renee Smith Stevenson.
Sarah Mallon.
Michael D. Berry.
Mabel E. Sally Boswell, United States Army, retired. Thank you, husband, family from South Carolina, New York, and New Jersey, and friends for supporting me. I love you.
Good afternoon. The Ty Marquise Allen Fountain. Mom, get the good side.
Gladys Appier.
Keith Franklin Thurston.
Andrew L. Levine.
Melissa Young.
Mariel Perang Bandin.
Petty Officer First Class Lawani Saldivar, United States Navy.
Angela Spence.
Patricia Chambers.
Michael Ballard.
Jasmine Saccarello. Absolutely blessed and so happy to be here.
Josiah Eugene Springer.
Andrew John Reeser.
Dina Silbernagel Crone.
Jessica Hernandez Osfall.
Jessica Whalen, BSN baby.
Sergeant First Class Bigger Miskowski, United States Army.
Jose Guevara, United States Marine Corps, Super Fire, hoorah!
James Kilonzo.
Paula Ann Santoro.
This is for my family. Sergeant First Class Xavier Ramirez, United States Army.
Federica Russo.
Glory Bogo. Mary Ibogo.
Patricia Talbot Cardoza. Ablavi Kuta.
Alana Pohl. Alejandro, this is for you, baby.
Guillermo Ferreras, United States Air Force.
Natisha Cherie Jackson. We did it, y'all.
Maroga Rodriguez. Grace Rankin.
Ericon Sardinger, United States Army.
First Sergeant William Parton, United States Army.
Jalois Alexander.
Senior Chief Scott Shane, United States Navy, retired.
Donna Marie Dulce Mascolo. Hannah Gerke.
Nicole Cannon.
Robert Eckert.
Isabel Arias.
Eric Mitchell, Wounded Warrior, United States Air Force, retired.
Kennedy Onyango Ahora.
Nathaniel Collins.
Iris Ivan Vasquez.
Carlos Vasquez, U.S. Navy.
Mark Kevin Johnson.
Tammy Trotter on behalf of Jeremiah Trotter.
Meyer Silver.
Mr. President, Dean Woznicki will now present the candidates for the conferring of the associate's degrees. Dean Woznicki.
Will all candidates for the associate's degree please rise and remain standing? Mr. President, I have the honor to present the candidates standing before you for the associate's degree. These candidates have met all of the requirements for the degree as established by the Academic Council of Thomas Edison State College and as approved by the Board of Trustees.
Thank you, Dean Woznicki. I hereby confer upon you the degree for which you have been recommended, with all rights, honors, and privileges thereunto appertaining. Congratulations.
Chief Warrant Officer 3, Damian Chen, United States Army.
Elizabeth Derulo. Leona DeGroat. Zakia Triplett. Christina Pollock.
Wanda Hawthorne Ray.
Denis Filipovich. Lauren Shalal Lucara, CECN, United States Navy CB. Hoorah, CB.
Susan Reeves Fisher. Denise Green, Air National Guard, retired. Anna Arias.
James Perrines. It's for you, Isaiah, my son.
Calvin Bruce Gamble Jr.
Philip Hay.
Sean W. Lawton Sr.
Tanisha McKinnis Hill.
Chief Petty Officer Gerald Rowan, U.S. Coast Guard.
Eric Capone.
Tina C. White.
And last but not least, Sean Berry. Thank you.
Graduates, you may now move your tassels from the right side over to the left side. Thank you. To our graduates that are members of our nation's armed forces, congratulations on your achievement and thank you for your service. Now, it is customary at most colleges and universities for at some point in the program, some officer of the college or of the board to give the opportunity to give thanks to the parents of the graduates that put their children through school. However, parents, I hope you will bear with me, we know how important you are. But given the nature of our graduates, if we could ask the spouses, children, and grandchildren of our graduates to please stand and remain standing. Please remain standing, we're not done. Now, would you be joined by the parents, brothers, and sisters of the graduates? Thank you, and remain standing, we're not done. Would you now be joined by the cousins, nieces, nephews, aunts, uncles, grandparents of our graduates? Thank you, but we're not done. Would you please be joined by the in-laws and friends of all of our graduates? Thank you, and be seated. I guess you guys needed that stretch. To our graduates, you are now certified to the world at large as alumni of Thomas Edison State College. She is your kindly mother and you her cherished sons and daughters. This exercise denotes not only your severance from her, but your completed union with her. Commencement does not mean the breaking of a life apart. Rather, it marks your initiation in the fullest sense into the fellowship of the college. As bearers of her torch, as centers of her influence, as promoters of her spirit. The college is not its buildings, nor the officers of the college, nor the students at any one time. Not one of these things are all of them. The college consists of all who come into and go forth from her halls, who are touched by her influence and who embody her spirit. Wherever you go, the college goes with you. Wherever you are at work, there is the college at work. What the college proposes to be, what it must always strive to be, is represented in its name, which honors a great man. A man who demonstrated the value of learning and the nobility of knowledge without regard as to the forum in which the learning took place. Let his inspiration surge in you and shine before the thousands whom you will encounter. With hope and faith, I welcome you into the fellowship. I bid you farewell only in the sense that I pray that you may fare well. You go forth, but not from us. We remain, but not severed from you. God go with you and be with you and with us. Congratulations.
Thank you, Dr. Pruitt. I am now pleased to introduce the alumni representative, Ms. Lisa Pfeiffer-Jones. Ms. Jones.
Congratulations again. It is both an honor and a privilege for me to welcome all the new graduates to membership in the Thomas Edison State College Alumni Association. You now proudly join nearly 50,000 alumni across the nation and throughout the world. We have alumni in every state and in more than 72 foreign countries. You are now part of that group that includes leaders from government, business and industry, private enterprise, the performing arts, the military, and education. Whatever talent you possess, each one of you now becomes an important member of that group. You can contribute both as leaders in your fields and to your communities at large. At this time, and by this ceremony, on behalf of all alumni of Thomas Edison State College, I hereby induct you into this distinguished body. Your assistance and your ideas are vital as we continue to move forward to strengthen and support our alma mater. Welcome.
Thank you. Before we conclude the ceremony, I would like to express appreciation to Princeton Pro Musica and Kevin O'Malia for providing music for this special occasion. Thank you, Princeton. We will conclude our 2015 commencement ceremony with the singing of the alma mater. We are very pleased to have Princeton Pro Musica perform it for us. The words and music are in your program. If you care to follow along or to join in the singing, please feel free to do so. Please rise for the singing of the alma mater and remain standing at your seats for the recessional until the staff, mentors, and graduates have left the auditorium. Thank you.
Here's to our